12 months post my last comp, so the universe, where I travelled to Las Vegas last year, so October 2024, to compete with World Fitness Federation as an amateur sports model, where I won. So Miss Universe Sports Model 2024, which was so amazing and unexpected and exciting. And then to top it all off, when I was offered my sports model pro card and accepted. So yeah, nothing I ever imagined I would be doing in this life or achieve. So yeah, super grateful, and was really proud of all the hard work that I have put in over those 2 years. So the year before, I did my first ever comp. So 2023, competed, and then we set the goal for 2024 to go to the universe and compete as a sports model there. And yeah, just an amazing 2 years of growth and yeah, dedication. Achieved more than I imagined I could, and yeah, so it was a really fun. Everyone always is asking me, oh, when are you going to compete again? So actually I am going to compete next year in 12 months time, doing they call it our pro debut. So where I'm going to, the first time I'm going to step on stage as a professional sports model with World Fitness Federation and compete against the other pros. Some people might think, oh, it took a while, like, why didn't you compete this year? I actually had planned and needed to have surgery, so I had 2 umbilical hernia repairs done just over 3 months ago. And while he was doing that, they realised I had some slight ab separation from when I had the kids, so they stitched that back together as well. And at the same time, I had breast augmentation. So post surgery, my blood pressure is very low. I feel a bit nauseous. The hernia repair area is very sore. Haven't had a chance to look at the new boobs yet, but we'll get there. But yeah, just rest and recover now. So they said it all went really well, and yeah, here we are. I've been in hospital all day now, but everything went really well with the surgery. The surgeon's super happy. I'm feeling okay now to just make this quick little video, but I have been like extreme nausea all day, as well as like migraine, headache. So they just changed a few things around and helped with that. So now I'm feeling much better, and just had my dinner and just going to rest and relax. But I thought I would make this video now while I'm thinking about it, to, you know, can look back on this later. I am now on my journey for rest and recovery, which means I'll be taking probably 2 months off, maybe 3 months off strength training. So you're not allowed to lift for at least the next 6 weeks, but we need to be really cautious with that. And so I'll be doing, once I'm allowed up and about a bit more, some more extra walking and just some pedaling on the exercise bike. So get back into my those things. I think that will be probably one of the biggest things I'll struggle with my recovery, is that I can't strength train, because that's just who I am. So not just for physical reasons, but mentally, it's probably my favorite thing to do. But yeah, you know, it's all part of the process here, and I want to make sure I have the best recovery that I can and not push anything too far too soon.
Just 2 days post-surgery and I had the ladies in for boot camp. I sat in my instructor's chair to take it easy, but honestly, we had so many laughs and so much fun. It hurt to laugh. I wasn't supposed to be laughing, but it felt so good to see everyone. 5 days post-surgery, and you can see I'm what I would call shuffling around the block. I'm also showing on the screen some of the meals I've been eating, a lot of liquid type soups and protein shakes. I found it really hard to eat at this point, and yeah, I forgot to take my slippers off.
2 weeks post-surgery today. Surgery recovery is going well, but I got hit with influenza B. So it turns out my family all had it last week. So I'm quite sick, but I didn't realise that's what it was. And then I tried to stay away from them all because I knew they weren't well. And they all started to come good, and then yeah, felt like I got hit by a bus on I don't know what day, Sunday, Monday. Anyway, I also have a really bad chest infection, so I've just been through probably 3 days of hell, like the most intense. Started with high temps and then really intense chills, and then that night, like intense fevering like I've never had before. So like I was drenched in like wet. I had to change my clothes in the night time like several times. And then so that was the Sunday night, and then Monday I just had an awful migraine all day. Anyway, doctor put me on antivirals straight away on Monday, and antibiotics for my chest infection, which is separate from the flu. But yeah, Monday wasn't a good day. Intense. Tuesday, I feel a little bit better actually. No migraine, which helps a lot. I was still fevering, but nowhere near as intensely. And then still fevering. So the worst fevering was Sunday night. Still fevering Monday night. Last night's Tuesday night. So it's Wednesday today. Not as intense. So I feel today I've had a migraine. Haven't been able to eat much for 3 days. So obviously not ideal for my recovery. But nothing I can do except obviously rest and ride it out. So yeah, it's pretty exhausting. And I know it'll get better, but it fucking sucks at the moment. Anyway, hopefully I'm over the worst and can focus on my recovery again.
At 7 weeks post-surgery, I made a promise to myself to start moving again, even when I didn't feel ready. Every day I committed to 30 minutes of gentle mobility work. I was sore, I was tired, but I knew my body needed this. Movement meant healing, getting the blood flowing, easing the tightness, and slowly rebuilding my strength. It wasn't easy, but day by day I felt progress. Slow and steady, I kept showing up. And that's where the real recovery began. Not just for my body, but for my mind. And I continued this for the next 3 weeks. Here you can see the range of mobility exercises that I'm performing in that 30 minutes per day. Really basic strength and activation, mobility and flow, just to get the body moving. So it's 6:45 a.m. and I am just food prepping for the next 4 days, and just eating my first meal. So this is just one of my staple meals that I never get sick of, and it's good for me. This is just egg white cake and a mixture of broccoli and also cauliflower rice, and yeah, just get it in. So I still feel food prepping, but always the tip, clean up as you go. So things are still cooking and whatnot, and I make sure as I go I stick the dishwasher. And wait, be quiet, please.
I go to. But you didn't guess the correct wording.
It's a crazy house in the morning. Put things away so I'm not left with a whole shit everywhere when I'm finished food prepping. So yeah, getting set up over there. Still got some things there and cooking in the oven. All the veg. I just pile it all in. So in my off season, I don't need to worry about measuring exactly like how much protein I've got there. Like that's my fish bassa, sort of just eyeball it. When I'm in comp prep, yeah, I'm measuring all my protein amounts and making sure I'm getting enough in, making sure I'm getting I get a huge volume of veggies in as well.
in season and off season, but I'm a bit more particular when I'm heading into a comp, whereas now I could just pile in, just making sure I'm getting all the vitamins and minerals and nutrients from all the veggies, make me feel really good, and also a decent amount and variety of proteins. So I've got some basa here. It's one of my proteins. I'm about to get, actually, see if I can do this with the camera in my face. Egg white. Oh, that is super hot. Egg cake. There's chocolate over here. So I got some. This is just egg white, yeah. So lots of egg cake. I actually love it. So egg cake, that's going to go with my cauliflower broccoli rice. I've got egg white crepes, which are going into these apples right here. So it's going to go with that. Shove it in.
Oh, sorry, I thought it was me.
There. The other proteins I'm eating at the moment, I haven't cooked this morning because I've still got, they go in my fridge. Let's have a look here. So I've got 2 eye fillet steaks left, so I have one of those a day. So once they're a couple of days, I'll cook some more of those up. And I always have a meal with chicken breast. So I've got a serving there for this morning. So at the moment I'm having one of those, a meal with chicken breast once a day as well. So I will cook up some more chicken breast either, so I'm going to do it tomorrow morning. So it's nice and fresh, and I'll cook 3 or 4 days worth of chicken breast again. So yeah, I've got protein, so egg white cake, chicken breast, basa. So with my apple and egg white crepe meal, I also have a whey protein isolate shake on the side. Then I've got to have some steak, and then sometimes I'll have another egg cake meal late in the evening, or depending on what I've organised for us for dinner for the family. Might have that. Like tonight we've got beef brisket wraps with lots of veggies and stuff. So yeah, good variety, like colourful, lots of vitamins and minerals, heaps of different proteins in, and yeah, just got to get the volume of food in still, so I feel good, so I function good, building and repairing the muscles. So yeah, that's food prep. First eye session in the bag since my surgery. So it's been 16 weeks since my surgery, and yeah, about time I get back into the intense cardio. So I'm pretty good. Went on the exercise bike because I can't do like jumping. So normally I would choose U-bound on the trampoline, but at this stage everything's still healing, so no excessive bouncing around. I can't do running outside because I get really bad calf cramps to the point where they'll ping and then I can't do anything. So yeah, sprinting and that sort of thing is not really an option. So I have to really choose low impact, high intensity exercises. Same with body weight hit, some of lots of jumping around with that, so bit hard to keep my heart rate up. Anyway, so did a little interval session on the exercise bike this morning, and definitely got my heart rate up there for probably at least 15 minutes, so over, you know, like 80%. So yeah, feels good. Current fave, oats post-workout, and I just stir in like a teaspoon of protein powder to flavour it or sweeten it. So I just popped iced coffee flavour in here, but sometimes I put chocolate flavour or vanilla, whatever. So just makes it a little bit sweet. Because I've already had I had egg white and veggies like just before this, so I don't need to add. But I wasn't eating egg white this morning. I put a whole serve of protein in here, but yeah, just to flavour it a bit. That's good. Every session still begins with 10 minutes of mobility work, a reminder of how far I've come since surgery here. These are some highlights from my training, probably from a couple of weeks ago. In these videos, I think I'm about 17 or so weeks post-surgery, and just starting to reintroduce some of my heavier compound lifts to test out my body. So right now, I'm strength training 3 days a week, 2 upper body sessions, 1 focused on push movements and 1 on pull, and a dedicated lower body day. After taking almost 3 full months off from strength training, I eased back in carefully. I focused on higher volume, lighter weights, and rebuilding that all-important mind-muscle connection. My priority wasn't lifting heavy, it was moving well, staying patient and respecting the recovery process. And now, in these past few weeks, I've really started to feel that shift. My strength returning, my form improving, and my confidence growing with every session. It's a reminder that progress doesn't happen overnight, but with consistency, it always comes.
Think I'm going to be in a good spot.
Yeah, that'll be fine.
Oh, what are we doing?
We'll do photos first. Yeah, oh, look at those boobies!
Oh no, yes, I was top because I was like, the back shows more of my back, obviously.
Yeah.
But I don't even know if it's fixed properly.
You do need to like,
Yeah. But I can't even
wouldn't even know yet.
yeah.
Crop looks good too.
Alright.
Yeah, looks awesome. Yeah.
Okay, good.
Yeah. No,
I brought different ones in case you don't like it.
no, I like that. Yeah, that's good.
Figured middle.
Yeah, and then just lift your undies up, look, so they sit kind of almost hairing my pants. Yeah, perfect. Okay. Take the tiniest step that way. Smaller. Yeah, perfect. Thank you. Chair to either side. Face it back. Chair to that side. Lovely.
Wow. Isn't it?
Scroll through our Facebook conversation to when we last did it, and it's all just memes.
No, we did
And giffies.
just before the surgery. Yeah, I think it was like literally anyway, better see where we're at.
Says the damage.
It's the damage.
Yeah. 6.
Oh, we'll just be interested in how much fat is in my body. and fluidiness from surgery, so there'll still be some of that left as well. And the boobies will count as extra lean mass. Yeah, it comes up as fat-free mass. Yeah. Axilla, so right arm is the air.
This is the wrong top for that one.
No, it's actually good because I always take it from the bra line. So if it sits, you've got like a mark where your bra was sitting, so it's good because then I can always take it exactly the same spot.
At least it goes on now. This top.
Yeah. Get it on now.
Yeah. This is I love all the, like as we progress.
It's interesting, isn't it? Face that way a little bit.
Yeah.
Probably go around a little bit more.
Like it obviously will be a little bit different because we've got it from the last 2 years, but
Yeah.
it'll still be same thing.
Same, but it'll always be different now because of your new assets. 8.5. I'll do tricep to tricep.
Oh yes, we do Medifit every Wednesday.
All these ones this morning weren't.
Mine, they used to now. It's the heart rate up.
Yeah, and it's a good one for Saturday morning because they all want to get out of here as quick as they can.
Yeah, it's quick.
Yeah. Oh. Thigh, so we'll probably point it this way, so you can sit like that. And that one was from 25.
Just put them down.
16.5. Good job. So if I was 13, now it's 16. So yeah, it's only got 4. Not bad. Axilla is almost exactly the same. Umbilicus, it's gone down a bit.
That's odd.
That was 8.
It doesn't feel like it has.
Iliac is the same. Subscap's gone down.
Okay. Oh, so not
Yeah,
just
not bad.
tricep and thigh. Then.
Yeah, only a little bit. You just finishing off this updated YouTube video. It's hard to add everything in that I've been doing for the last few months, but just finishing off with my check-in with my coach there, and so we did our skin fold, my skin fold readings, and she mentioned that she could feel I was very fluidy still from probably this, like the fluid from the surgery. So the skin folds showed that, and I'll pop that up on the screen in a minute so you can see the numbers. But if we look at the column with lean mass, has gone up quite a lot now. That's to do with a few things. One, my new boobs are counted in the lean mass, and also I'm holding a lot of fluid still from the surgery, so that's just, I just need more time for that to come down. The good news in the skin folds is that I haven't put on too much fat in my body
So they're the two main columns that we're really looking at here. We just need all the other numbers to get those two results. So yeah, actually really pleased and happy with where I'm sitting at the moment. So it's now just the start of November, and my surgery was the start of July, so 4 months post-surgery. And yeah, now the work really is going to start to begin to get us where we need to be for my pro debut in 12 months time. So watch this space, and hopefully you enjoy watching my journey back to the stage.